Welcome back. Ray Manzarek, who has died aged 74, was not one of life's lead singers. He left that job in the 60s rock band The Doors to the more colourful Jim Morrison. The two men founded the band with Manzarek, its keyboard player and driving force. It was his study on Bach that gave them the intro to the rock classic, Light My Fire. Our culture editor, Matthew Kane, looks back on his life and influence.
Raymond Daniel Manzarek.
Age?
Born 2/12/39.
Occupation?
Musician.
For many children of the 60s, Ray Manzarek was more than just a musician. As organist and co-founder of The Doors, he made music which perfectly captured the spirit of the time. Of course, it was a spirit heavily influenced by drug taking, an activity which even gave the band its name.
There were certain substances that were legal in 1965 or so that we ingested that opened the doors of perception.
The distinctive sound of Ray Manzarek was a key element in The Doors' success and was showcased in virtuoso solos on hits like Light My Fire. Ray Manzarek was an innovative organist whose expressive playing stood out in a genre of music dominated by guitars. And as the band had no bass guitarist, he also played the bass notes on his keyboard. But he was famously dismissive of his own talent, once commenting that he was little more than a cocktail pianist. Ray Manzarek grew up in Chicago and moved to LA to study at film school, where he first met Jim Morrison. When the group's charismatic frontman died in 1971, the band limped on before splitting 2 years later. In 1991, director Oliver Stone immortalised the Doors' story on film, with Carl McLachlan playing keyboard. But Manzarek himself was dismissive of the mythology growing around the band.
You don't make music for immortality, you make music for the moment, for capturing the sheer joy of being alive on planet Earth. Wow, is this fun.
In later years, Manzarek worked with artists as diverse as Philip Glass and Iggy Pop, as well as making an ill-fated attempt to resurrect the Doors alongside stand-in bandmates. He died yesterday after a protracted battle with cancer.